Austin Roy. Now to Joe Lewis, and Joe Lewis with 15. Lewis thought about it. Now he's going to back his man down. Lewis trying to go up. He does go up and under.
Looked like he was trying to draw a little bit of contact there, too.
For Larry Rusk, first field goal of the night, 49-25. Back the other way, though, answering right away, number 3, Joe Lewis.
And he's a shooter. The first one he shot a while ago I thought was going to go down, but that one he really knocked down after a nice pass from Russell.
Driving away up, puts it up and good.
Over to number 10. Short on the toss, but nice job by Munson. Munson to Jakeeman to Joe Lewis.
A bit slower pace by the Generals. Pass down low with a three-point opportunity.
Casey Smith with the pick set by Lewis. And Smith the jumper. Lewis there for the rebound, and Lewis with the left hand putting it back in. Ellis over to Lewis. Joe, jumper from 8 feet out, good.
Generals trying to climb back in and got to find a way to win this game on their home court. Lob inside. It's up and it is in, and there's a foul and an opportunity for an
in the opening half. Thrown in, tipped up and in. Nice inbound play to Joe Lewis.
Over to Joe Lewis. Lewis trying to take it all the way from the left hand to the right hand. And Munson down to number 3, Joe Lewis. Lewis back to number 4, Munson. Munson back to Lewis. Joe Lewis back to Snow. Snow down low. That is Williams. A tip in by Joe Lewis.
Joe Lewis is as fired up as anybody you'll find.
They get the ball inbound to number 3, Lewis. Lewis with the left hand with a nice scoop.
So now see Brandon Ellis who has it. He'll look to try to drive, and he'll go for the underhand one, and we'll see Joe Lewis, who is there.
Thought about it. Now Lewis takes it to the hole. He's got the basket and one. Joe Lewis, oh yeah. Roy over to number 3. Lewis got under his man, up and in.
10, 87-75. Down the baseline, move into the Lewis, up with a left hand.
To the left side, Munson has it again, outside the three-point line. Into the paint, dishes it off to the block, shot on the way, up and in.
Perimeter. Deshaun back to Devontae. Ellis feeds it down to Lewis. Lewis with the nice jumper.
Radulovic tried to get a hand on that one. There's Brandon Ellis with it. Left-hand floater won't go. Rebound put back good, and one.
The Generals have tried. None have worked.
Baseline by Lewis, and one. Cut it to 30. Back to 33 as number 3, Joe Lewis. For Munson passing, and hard. Well, I thought it was a foul. Now we do have a foul. So Joe Lewis.
Asbury looking to push the tempo, and he'll try to give it to him, and he does, and he'll give it for the alley-oop, but that one is missed. He'll get his own offensive rebound. That one is made. There it goes, 14-8.
Casey Smith. Casey taking it in, lobbing it up actually for Joe Lewis. Lewis not realizing the lob, still finding his way in for the 2 points. Joe Lewis. They get it into Lewis. Lewis backing his man down. Lewis goes up. Count the basket.
Joe Lewis crowded on the baseline, hands it over for a spin move and a miss by Abney, but tapped up and in by Lewis.
3:35 remaining, and down low, working it up. Shot won't go. Tip though. Nice follow through by Joe Lewis. He showed that he had some punch on 2 different offensive putbacks.
The game for them.
Lewis trying to post up on the left block. Lewis goes up with the hook and says, where's my foul? Drives, passing down low. Lewis goes up, won't go. Lewis gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Nice offensive putback for Joe Lewis.
Up top. Works it back over into the hand of Smith. Throws it down on the left block. One power dribble and straight up. The layup,
No,
good.
kicks it back out to Roy, back to Nashawn. And then Ellis had it knocked away. Gets it back behind the back dribble. Got a man open in the corner. It's Lewis for 3. Joe Lewis.
Still owe us one more timeout, so those guys will get in here sometime soon. Quick little hook in the lane, put up and good from Joe Lewis.
Down low, number 11, Joe Lewis from Atabutu. Joe Lewis. Lewis is going to drive. Lewis takes it in, banks it in.
Over to the right side for the Generals. Down into the blocks, looking for room to move. Straight up, he gets the bucket to fall.
Our rhythm going again. Ball down to Joe Lewis on the right block. Joe backing his man down. Joe Lewis cuts right into it right away.
Back now to Barry. Barry, three from the right side, way off the mark. An air ball rebound and put back and tip off.
To number 1, Rodney Munson. Down on the block, Lewis. Lewis has it knocked away. Now Joe trying to back his man down on the block. Gets around him initially. Now goes up and under and banks it in.
But they've built a 5-point lead. Swung around to the top to Barry. Barry dumps it inside. And now Joe's got that one, 54-51.
Sean Ellis, bounce pass down low. It's Lewis on the block. Lewis has Bile on him. He goes up and under Bile. Gets Bile in the air.
Again, and so give it to Munson. Munson will look to drive, and he will give it. Give it in the post to Joe Lewis. That wasn't made.
63-38. Roy for 3. Won't go. Nice rebound by Snow. Down to Joe Lewis with a jam. Thank you, ma'am. UA's lead at 1. To the hole, the dish to Lewis. Nice pass from Javon Berry to Joe Lewis.
On the bench.
Here goes Lewis. Joe Lewis.
And lofted just perfectly.
Another double-figure scoring performance off the bench for T2. That's 11 underneath, scoring.
With the board. To Casey, back to Lewis. And Joe Lewis.
Left side, into the paint, looking for room against Anderson. Good spin move to his right, off the glass and good. Strong move